Hi guys, I've added a new routine to my pool workout app, and it's the Wagon Wheel routine. This is the beginner version of the Wagon Wheel. Now, it looks complicated. It isn't that complicated. Just to set it up, we put 3 balls in the middle of that cushion, 3 balls in the middle of that cushion, 3 balls in the middle of that cushion. They're our target. We've got 6 balls left over, so we're going to attempt 6 shots. The first one, put the object ball right on the center of the table, and we're going to pot it into this corner pocket. Now, we have to try and cannon one of these 3 yellows there. It doesn't matter, that's our target, is that little cluster of 3. And we can put the cue ball wherever we like. So I'm going to put it somewhere there, and I'm going to play a topspin shot into it. So it's about picking an angle that just leaves me a nice natural topspin shot into the ball. Once we've done that, we'll do it with all 6 balls. And every time you make contact, pop the ball and make contact with those ones there, we score a point. That's great. Then we get the next 6 up, and we'll do the same thing, and this is our target this time, so we'd leave ourselves probably a little bit more angle, but it comes down to your knowledge. You have to try and figure out where you want to put it and then execute the shot. We pop the ball in there, try and cannon this ball, and we'll try that one 6 times. Every time we manage to do that, we move on to the next. We score a point, and then we move on to the next one, which is the screw shot. So we'll go back to a little bit straighter this time, and then we'll try and screw the cue ball into there. Again, it's nothing more than just up and down the center of the cue ball to try and hit these areas here. So it's simple enough routine. Once I've explained it, looks more complicated than it really is. And it will be a routine where we'll have 18 shots, 6 at each target, and every time we hit the target, we score a point. Every time we miss the target, we score 0, or if we miss the pot, we score 0. So our score will be out of 18. Let's see how many I score. So I'm just going to give myself a nice little bit of angle, and I'm just going to play just pure topspin, just nice and gently into those balls. One thing, once you've made the cannon, make sure you just put your cluster back so that you've got the same cluster to go for. The good news is that once you manage to make contact with the first one, you should have your angle down because you can just replicate it. So once you've got that first one right, you should be able to get them all. But you still got to execute the shot. So just work your way through the full lot of 6. Nice and simple. Don't give myself too much angle. Couple more. Too much angle again. So I like stepping back. I can see the angle better when I step back, just to make sure. And then you just make the shot. A little narrow on that one. Still got the target though. This is the beginner one. Nice big target for us to aim for. And then job done. So I scored 6 out of 6. Okay, so now we move on to the second set, which is the ones here. I like to give myself just that little bit more angle this time so that I don't have to smash it and hit it hard. I just want a natural shot, so I'm going to leave myself more angle, and I'm just going to play a nice medium stun shot and try and hit the cluster there. And we do 6 of these ones, see how many times we can hit it. So 3 out of 3 so far. Got a little bit lucky with that one. If I'm honest, I wasn't really concentrating on that one as well, and didn't judge it very well myself, but still managed to score. I just about clipped it, which counts as scoring on this occasion. Same again, just clipped it. Okay, our last set of 6, and on this one we're playing the screw shot. We're going to try and screw ourselves back into the reds here. It's actually, I'm going to put a very similar angle that I had with the topspin shot, but now I'm going to go to the exact opposite, which is the screw shot. A little bit of angle, and I'm just going to screw into it. Just getting them a little bit on the narrow side on these ones. But this is the beginner version, so they're nice big targets for us to go at. So there we go. So I've done six attempts at all 3 targets, and on this occasion I've managed to get 6 out of 6 on all targets, and I made all the pots. Therefore I score 6 on 3 occasions. That's 18 points. So I put 18 points down on the app, and I'll move on to my next workout. The great thing about the app, you've probably heard me say this many times before, is that you get to score, you put your score down, it remembers that score, so the next time you come to try and do the same routine, if you didn't manage 18, your target will be to try and beat it. If you did do 18, your target is to try and match it. And it remembers all your scores, so you can look back and see how you're improving, whether you are improving. Hopefully you are. If you're doing these routines, you should be. And it's a great way of really working on seeing the areas you need to work on, but also taking confidence on the areas that are going well for you. If you manage to score 18 on this one, great. You've got nice cue ball control, you've got nice vision, a nice idea of the angles you're leaving yourself to be able to make these contacts, which will really help you in frames of pull. So a great little routine, the beginner level wagon wheel. Give it a go. I want to hear from you all. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're getting on. I want to hear your scores. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, and I'll catch you next time.